So, I can start off this video by saying Alex Jones' show is #1, but my movement is different than his, so I go on. This is a Molotov in action in a protest. This is a picture of the Newark SWAT team and typical positions. Remember I told you about how they position themselves behind open doors like that? You see that? And how they hide behind their armored cars, providing them cover. Now, if I was a resident in that house and I wanted to plant bombs, I would have planted bombs, buried bombs ahead of time under these areas, so when these guys come and make their move, I could blow up this side or this side one at a time, both at the same time. I'd have planted bombs ahead of time, as well as one by this tree, so when the bomb blows off, the tree falls as well. You know, there's certain techniques you can do. Use your head. You don't have to have done an experiment outside to predict what the bomb blast will do. And if you have an opportunity, go to some very rural place like I have long ago and do some tests of your own. Now, go on. This is a picture I'm going to leave up for a little bit of the local SWAT team and the tactics they use. Again, notice where they take cover. Very predictable, the way they've trained for years. They're not going to change the way they trained in a matter of days because I've shown a few videos. No. Notice their gear. You can penetrate all their gear with your AK-47. You can penetrate any of that. Aim low at first, so the second bullet, aim for the abdomen, for the liver and the kidney, so that when the other bullets go up, boom, boom. You see what I'm saying? Maybe one hits the fucking head as well, because the gun's going to start jumping upwards. The kick is going to cause it. No matter how straight you put your arm, how high up you put your shoulder, and your rotator cuff, how steady you keep it. Now, we go on. I present to you some more San Jose police officers. They have a lot of women on the police squad, and I'm sure a lot of them have a great problem with me for no fucking reason, but fuck these fucking broads anyway. Now, what are they doing? Well, they're securing the arm. This guy's grabbing underneath the bicep, it appears. Her, you can't really tell what she's doing, but basically she's securing the suspect's arm, and they're also utilizing the knee in the lower back area, mid back, lower back section. Now, notice when he reaches for his handcuffs, he is leaving himself over. There's actually a way out of this. An action a suspect could take. For example, the suspect could free this arm and attempt to struggle, which would make this guy's hand come back until he secures the suspect. Right? The point is that once they got you in this position, it's almost too late, because the physics of your body are against you, and it's going to take a lot of training to get out of that. It's pretty much hopeless. Now, go on. This is the Metro SWAT of another country, or excuse me, I think it's Brigham, Alabama, I believe, but it doesn't matter either way. This is another variation. They use those in wartime as well. I've seen it. I've seen the English, the British, whatever you want to call them, utilize it. I've seen it being used by the Americans. They also have an amphibious version, very similar frame, amphibious APC version as well. We go on. Another armored mobile, armored transportation. You have the side rails, leaving them exposed to bombs on the planted in what would be the, say you live on a dirt road, you could plant the bombs in the on the divider, the line, okay, the double yellow, and so when they drive across, boom, all these guys get hit. So you could prepare for the different vehicle designs as well. And go on. I'm going to make this video about 8 minutes. I don't want to make it too long, because they're trying to hate on me as it is. This is your typical line formation. You have the SWAT team shield. It can take a lot of blasts, okay? You can hurl bombs upwards as he lifts his shield to try to block it. You can roll one at the same time. Throw one with your left hand high and roll one low with your right. It's one tactic you can use as they try to shoot without hitting that point man. And you know, there's different tactics you can use with that as well. One of the best tactics is a decoy. Build a tunnel. Say they're coming from this way. You go in the tunnel, come up behind, you get a good shot of them, pop, 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 pop. Bombs go off, roofs cave down, etc. Now, we go on. Of course, this is all hypothetical, and I wouldn't recommend this to anybody. This is for a time when the police have treated you completely unfairly. They're coming to kill you, and we are living in a police state where they are. Their objective is to search and kill. Okay, so as you can see, this guy, they have their knee pads, and some cases they have elbow pads as well, and that thick Kevlar type of armor helps them deflect some small arms fire and some small caliber rifles. That's why they're trying to control how much bullets you can carry in a rifle, because the SWAT team, they want the SWAT team to be capable of taking you out with minimum resistance. You can actually make that shield yourself. I know some of my white neighbors around here have that shield themselves. They have, and there's also people with different kind of vests and different, you know, law enforcement agencies that live around here. So, you know, in a way, some of my enemies are like a barrier, and they have vested interest in keeping where I live safe. So, the militias around here are not necessarily on my side, but since they have the vested interests of not wanting criminals to come here and start shooting out, and they want to play hero, they're going to come outside most likely and shoot out. And if they don't, they probably won't live through what I have for them. Anyway, we go on. This is a SWAT team being deployed. Notice you have the different angles. This guy say he's looking this way. He's trying to look this way. You got two riflemen looking that way, and then you have the guy who is in charge of the breach, and his breach instrument in his hand. They do everything from a small battering ram. They have crowbars. If your door's weak, they'll just kick it in with their boots. Nice strong heel kick, front heel kick, boom. A lot of times they'll give verbal commands. Their boots make a lot of noise. Now we go on. There's also some more stealth SWAT team gear and more stealth tactical teams as well. About 30 seconds to finish. This is a typical SWAT team formation in the middle of the street. For say they got deployed and they find themselves confronted with a suspect coming around the corner. They're going to want to close the formation and open fire in that manner. And the tactics you can use, as you can see, the guy is leading himself low for the knee shot, and throw, you know, shoot him in the knee with one hand and throw a grenade over the top with another, or simply aim for the shield with a rocket-propelled grenade. Also, you can utilize your own flashbangs and your own smoke grenades as well. Everything they use, you can create for yourself with simple research. I'm about out of time, so let me wrap it up. This is Bomb Squad, Bomb Gear, Robot. Again, Bomb Squad, little toolkit. And we'll end it with our little guy here. Let's see, as you can see, they have a lot of fireproof, you know, they're flame retardants, etc. And you can get around that by putting a chemical mixture in the Molotov as well. Thank you.